Hello friends. Today, I will tell you about Francis Bacon, an English expressionist artist, a master of figurative painting. He was born in Dublin, Ireland on October 28, 1909. His father was a barrister and his mother was an artist. When he was 2, his parents divorced and his mother had to raise him and his 3 siblings alone. As a child, he was very naughty and was often in trouble with the school authorities. When he was 13, he was sent to a boarding school in Germany, but he hated it and ran away after only 2 months. He then traveled around Europe with a group of friends, living on the streets and surviving by begging or stealing. When he was 19, he returned to Ireland and began working as an artist. But he soon became disillusioned with the art world in Ireland and moved to London in 1927. There he began to develop his unique style of painting, which was heavily influenced by the works of the Dutch masters. In the 1930s, Bacon began to have some success with his paintings, but his personal life was in shambles. He was an alcoholic and a heavy smoker, and his relationships were unstable. In 1938, he had a nervous breakdown and spent a year in a psychiatric hospital recovering. After his release from the hospital, Bacon's art took on a darker, more disturbing tone. He continued to paint portraits of his friends and family, but he also began to paint more abstract works. During World War II, he served in the Royal Army Medical Corps and was stationed in England and France. After the war, Bacon's art became even more successful, and he was finally able to make a living as a painter. In 1945, he married a woman named Eileen O'Brien, but the marriage was unhappy, and they divorced in 1952. Throughout his life, Bacon was a heavy drinker and smoker, and he died of a heart attack in Madrid, Spain on October 28, 1992. Now it's time for a quiz. Which famous painter was born on October 28, 1909? A. Pablo Picasso. B. Francis Bacon. C. Salvador Dali. D. Vincent van Gogh. The correct answer is B. Francis Bacon, born B. October 28, 1909, in Dublin, Ireland. What was the name of Francis Bacon's only child? A. Julian Francis Michael Bacon. B. Francis Bacon Jr. C. George Bacon. D. None of the above. The correct answer is D. None of the above. Francis Bacon never had any children. What was Francis Bacon's favorite style of painting? A. Impressionism. B. Cubism. C. Surrealism. D. None of the above. The correct answer is D. None of the above. Francis Bacon's favorite style of painting was the works of the Dutch masters. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe and share the link with your friends.